Welcome to another edition of Australians Getting Better with Age. In this episode, we meet Peter White. In his early years, Peter played high-level rugby league and then, for about 20 years, moved to competitive paddling, winning numerous gold medals at the World Masters Games. He also more recently completed his first Ironman Triathlon at the age of 58. Maintaining a high level of physical fitness has assisted Peter in possibly his greatest challenge. Along with his wife Gail, they're now raising their two granddaughters.
Born in 1959 in a little place called Hay down in the River Arena area of New South Wales, yeah. My father was a bridge builder at the time and he was out there building bridges. As we got a bit older, Dad moved up to the Burragong Valley out off Camden. He went in the coal mines, and that's when I was probably about 4 or 5, you know. And we spent all my life growing up out at a place called the Oaks out in the Burragong Valley. I just played league, so it was a good thing. I started there with the Oaks juniors and went through from the under 10s until I was playing first grade at 17 years of age. And then I then started doing a little bit of travelling around. I played for Corrimal down the south coast, and then I went up to North Queensland and played for Mackay. So I was just like everyone back then, and, you know, I was about 21, 22, just travelling around having a bit of fun, yeah. When I was probably about 26, 27, I suppose, yeah. That's when I bought my first butcher shop, and because when you got your first business, you're putting in lots of hours, and it was hard to do 12-hour days and go to training, you know. We just had Jennifer at that stage, which was the start of our family. So I just didn't have enough time to do it all, so then I gave that away, and I started paddling, believe it or not, and did kayaking. I had a mate I was mucking around with, surf club, and he said to me, "Have you ever done the Hawkesbury Classic?" I said, "No, what is it?" He said, "It's 111k paddle down the Hawkesbury." So next October I jumped in and started. So that was my passion then for 20 odd years. Yeah, I paddled with a lot of the Central Coast paddling group, and we did some great trips. We did the Murray, done 4 Murrays, which is 404 kilometre races. Fortunate enough that I was with some really good guys, and we set some pretty good records over the years. We held 2 down the Murray, and I held 3 Hawkesbury records. I was fortunate enough to go to Canada in 2006 and raced the World Masters Games over there. Picked up a silver and bronze there. Did Sydney in the World Masters in Sydney, and I was fortunate enough I was with a really good bunch of guys. We picked up 4 gold medals in the K4, so we had a great series there. We broke the K4 record for the Vet 40s, because at that time we were all nearly 50, but that was a record we were chased, and we broke the Vet 40 record, so it was quite an achievement for us. 2016, I had the great opportunity to sit on Observation Hill, Port Macquarie. Sorry, I get emotional about. And watched Jennifer become an Ironman. So I said to myself, 2 years' time, I'm going to be an Ironman. So in 2018, I become an Ironman at 58 years of age. We ride a lot together, run together. It's one of my greatest joys in life. I remember a couple of years back we were riding, and we did a pie ride, just her and myself and another friend, Aaron Hodge. And we're coming back, and it was really early in the morning, and I think, how good's this? Like, here I am out with my daughter, and we're just flying along, and it was so peaceful, and the birds and everything we get through the old Pacific Highway there, it's just so special. So it's just, I don't take it for granted the time that I have with her. It's just so rewarding and so special. Jennifer's daughter. Elvin turns 4 next week, so that's and she's a special little gem. Because now with all of them, we can be grandparents. We can take her out and spoil her, give her lots of chocolates and lollies, and give her back to mum and dad and let them worry about it. As with Felicity and Steffi, well, we are the parents. So that's a part of life that we've been robbed, that we can't be grandparents to them, which is disappointing, but rewarding that we are the opportunity to be parents again and help them, guide them through this period of their life, you know. Like Gail and I were in our late 50s when our world was turned upside down, and we've taken the girls on, and it's been a lot to adjust to it. Like, you know, at that time, I was, as I said before, I was racing kayaks in Canada, and I was set to go to race in New Zealand for the World Masters Games. But unfortunately, when everything went the way it did, I missed out on that, and I haven't raced at World Masters since. But that's okay. It's a small sacrifice that Gail and I have made to take these girls, and they'll turn into beautiful young women by the end of the process. You know, it's a long, hard battle, and look, yeah, hey, there's ups and downs, but the ups are really good. So that's what we're focusing on, and we'll just keep growing with that, yeah. Got introduced to Wim Hof by Bryce, actually, Jen's husband, a while back, and Bryce at the time was having cold showers, so I thought, yeah, well, I'll give this a go. Well, that was back in October, and I haven't had a hot shower since. I have a cold shower twice a day, at various times, time lengths I'm in there. Sometimes I'm in there in and out, just due to the commitment I've got to get going. If I've got a bit of time, I'll be in there for 5 minutes or longer. I've set up a tub at the cooler room because I own the butcher shop, and it's filled with water. The water temperature, that's 2.7 degrees, and probably 2 to 3 nights a week after work I strip off and jump in, and I have a record of 9 minutes at the moment sitting in the tub. And that all, and everyone thought, you're crazy, but it all part of helping me relax. It's what Wim's all about, is to take us from that comfort zone and help us to relax and meditate and try and put ourselves in a better position mentally to deal with the situations we have to throughout our lives, you know? Which, you know, I apply it to being with the girls, because unfortunately sometimes things aren't great. We've got to deal with things, and I want to be able to deal with it in a good way. Sometimes I overreact, and then I sit back and think I've got to change the way I do that. So when I'm in the tub, I think about it and think how I can handle the next situation. And I believe now I'm doing that, where I can handle situations better and more calmly to get a better result for the girls and for myself, you know, because then the reward comes back to us when you see the good behaviour and the development of the children, you know, and that's all part of the reason why I use Wim and his technique to be better from within myself, and then pass that on to the people around me. I remember back when I used to play first grade football, and I feel as fit as I did then now at 62 years of age. I mean, I just feel so well. So obviously all the training I do allows me to feel so good, you know. And obviously I eat well and I sleep well and work on all the little things to allow that to happen, you know. Oh, mentally it's unbelievable. Over the last 5 or 6 years, I've actually gone through a little bit of mental challenging periods and struggled. I've had to put my hand up and go to the docs, and I've been on medication for about 6 years, and now we're starting to reduce it because of where I am. But yeah, I've went through some dark periods, and now I'm getting on top of that and feeling terrific. So I'm looking forward to the next period, where this health period that I'm going through, the triathlons, which allows me to do what I do, and it's unbelievable the benefits you have from it. Yeah. Get out and keep doing it. You're never too old to take on a challenge, whether it be, okay, I took on Ironman. Other people might want to just walk around the block. You know? If we all have little goals and work at it, the rewards are so good, and you feel so good within yourself and the people around you. And then obviously you're going to have a better life, you know, where you're going to be more active, and yeah, you're probably going to live a little bit longer too.